Good evening, beautiful people. The sun is going down here. It's late in the evening, and I just wanted to come on to say to you that if you're like me, and there are times when things is really, really getting tough, and it doesn't look, as well as you want it to in certain areas, not all things, but in certain uh, perspectives. And so you may have addictions or had addictions, and they may get triggered again. If they, if you do have addictions, and if they are triggered, I want you to know that if you care and you are aware of what the culprit is, that means that if you notice what triggers it, what causes it to come back on you, and you care, you're more near your deliverance than you ever thought. So, here's the thing. You want to get it to where you can teach yourself to feel and know that everything is going to be okay. Just because it doesn't look like the way you want it to, that it looks, are deceiving. So, the thing is to create the feeling of knowing that the Creator, the ancestors, the universe is working it out for you. And most people will say Jesus is working it out. Jesus is going to fix it for you. Oh, hallelujah. That's what you want to create. And trust me, I am one who had addiction. I know I don't look like it most of the time. I might look like it now because I ain't doing anything special for myself. I just want to come in here and say this to you. You know what I'm saying? So, I know with my hair looking like this and all that, I may look like somebody that have some kinds of problem. But I want you to know, when you care and you are made aware that whatever triggers it, whatever that drives that driving force that comes to you and causes you to stumble again, it's not over just because you make a mistake. You can still start over again every time. You always have that opportunity. It's all in you. It's in us. We make our choices. We decide what we want, and we're the ones that can say, I'm going to do this or I'm not going to do that. If you know what triggers your addiction and you honest in yourself, you got to be honest, because you won't ever find the answer unless you're truthful on the inside. If you're not truthful on the inside, then you can't find the answer, because you have to know what's really going on with yourself. And I want to say, in my life, everything that has happened to me has really been a blessing. Even the times when it hurt so bad that I didn't really know what to do. There have been times when it was so bad that I was like, I don't even have the strength to get up. I don't have the strength to do anything hardly when those times had come. And I'm still working, toward getting better, healing, because there's a lot of things that happens in our lives as we grow to maturity and, becoming the people who we are. But those things are making us stronger if we know how to accept that these are processes. Processes are not easy when they contradict what you want, or don't go against what you think that you're doing as an individual, as a person. You understand? So I want you to understand that that if whatever we're doing and something prevents it from happening like the way we want it to, or something comes up against what we think that we are establishing or building, it's not there to destroy you, to kill you. It is there to teach you, to help you to be the best that you can be. And I know that you can do it because I'm doing it and I'm going to do it more. I'm going to do better, and I'm doing a little better every day. I'm doing a little better on something. I'm improving something because, like, right now, I learned about, that I have been wanting a plant-based diet for so long, and I didn't know what to do, and I didn't really know how to come about it because I had 1,000 other things that I'm still working on, getting up my computer, dealing with those who seems to always try to stop certain ones of us when we try to do anything. It's like, we don't want you to live. You can't have this, you can't have that, you can't do nothing. That's not a good feeling. But I realized that it doesn't matter what is coming against us or what people are trying to do, because as long as the Most High is on your side, He can open doors that no one can shut, and He can shut doors that nobody can open. You understand? And it all can be great for you if you understand that if your heart is pure and you know you're not trying to harm anybody, no matter what they think, that God is ordering your footsteps. He's ordering your direction. He's working things out for you, even when you don't even see it. When you're asleep at night, He's working things out for you. He's on your side, especially when your heart is pure, especially when you want everybody to be happy, especially when you don't want to hurt anyone at all. You think God wouldn't care about that? Then you might as well say there's no one to care. Nobody in the world that would care. If you think that God wouldn't care, that your heart is pure, that you do not want to hurt anyone, that you want the best for everybody all the time. They may not understand that, because sometimes you might have to say and tell things that people don't want to hear, but that's just the way it is. I just want to encourage you that if you know the addiction, what triggers it, what times, what those times that you head to it, think about what's driving me now. What's bothering me now? Why am I doing this now? Why am I returning to this? Because I know a lot of times, if you're aware and you really care, you've been trying to stop. You've been, I'm going to stop this, and this is what happens to most people that in addiction. I'm going to stop. I'm done with this. This is not good for me. This does not benefit me. I'm stopping this. And like I said, if you're like me, you want to create new habits. And one of I don't know whether I finished saying what I was saying anyway, because my thoughts jumps, and I have so many things on my mind. And that is, like, I started seeing people doing juicing. I saw them making salads out of their plants and all of this, and I didn't really want to take the time, but I found out that if you get hungry enough, all of that stuff is good. Anything you eat will be really good. I mean, you got to be hungry enough. If you're full and eating all kinds of junk and whatever, you won't even know if you're hungry or not. You won't even know if your body is needing something, So I'm learning now that to study what those other great people are. There's a lady, her name is Amma. I can't remember her first name right now because I'm Rachel Amma, I think it is. And there's another one, Babette. She was on Steve Harvey's show, and she is older than me. And I promise you, she looks absolutely gorgeous. She's 72. Oh Lord, a woman she looks so beautiful, and Alma do too. And I think she's an older person too, and they look gorgeous. Look like any 40-year-old or younger. I mean, they really do. So taking care of our body is very, very important. So that was one thing I wanted to do, and I realized that if I have a habit, if I spend the time doing those changing those bad habits to good habits, well, not those bad habits themselves, but dropping a bad habit and picking up a good habit, that is very beneficial. So I hope that what I've said didn't come out wrong, because like every time I come on the video, I notice that certain ones of us, our heads are blown up, just like those statues you see of those Kemetic black peoples all over the countries and worlds. They blow our head way up, so that you may be I'm distracted sometimes, like, what the hell? I mean, excuse me. Excuse me again. What is this? Why, and what is going on here? But, you got to be able to remember what you and talk about what you're talking about, and still know that there's some distraction that's going on that you really don't appreciate and don't need. But because it makes you like, okay, I see this spot over here, but half time I can't see it though. I had my glasses on when I started out here. I can see real well off, and everything's close up is, where I have the problem with, a little bit close up and little bitty things. And so when I do a video, sometimes there's a smart, little spot here or somewhere, or a little something here, a little something on my teeth, because there's no one here to say, hey, baby, don't do that. Look, your teeth messed up over there. You better straighten that out first, or get the little smudge over here, And anyway, I'd probably be thinking that they're making fun of me, or trying to say that I'm not what I should be, So I'm learning all kinds of things, and you will be too. So the main thing I want you to know and understand is that if you care, and if you know and aware of yourself, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. Everything is working out as it should. I wouldn't have learned these little things that I learned along the way if I had not accepted the fact that life is working in my favor, no matter what it looks like. And so I had to create this happy feeling and knowing that it's beautiful. Everything's going to be great. I mean, even when you lose a lot of stuff, I lost a lot of stuff in my moving, I've accumulated a lot now more, and I'm thinking, Lord, what am I going to do with all this mess that I have accumulated? No place to put it, no organization to it. And so there's always a plenty of things that we can do to keep ourselves out of addictions. So I know that I went a roundabout way, and like I said, I'm kind of distracted because whenever they blow the face up like that and make the head takes all the picture, it kind of, it's okay because there's other things around that I don't really want to be showing up on here. So the head kind of takes up all the space of the other junk and stuff. So maybe they'll find that out and start using that and make the head a lot smaller so they can make other stuff look bad. Well, you have a great day now, all of you. I love you. You can make it if you try. Don't give up. And don't put yourself down if you fail again. Get up. Let's do this again. We gonna do this thing. Hey! Have a great day. Love you. Bye-bye.